If you're wondering what's on my t-shirt, it's this. It's pretty exciting. I really like it. But I've never been to Michigan. Yeah, it just came in the mail. So what's your name? So I'm Brittany. How old are you? I'm 19 years old, which makes me the youngest of the 5 of us. So that's fun. Where are you from? I'm currently in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Where are you going? I am going to Erlangen, Germany in July, so it's quite a bit away, but I do have a trip planned before that. I'm going on a cruise with all my aunts on my mom's side and all my female cousins. Why do you want to go abroad? I want to go abroad because last year I went to Scotland and I had the greatest time ever. Like, hands down, best trip I ever took. And I was there for about 10 days and we did this weird like horseshoe kind of thing. So we went from like Glasgow all the way up to the Highlands, all the way back down to Edinburgh. So it was awesome and I loved it there. It was weird because it looked really similar to here, but yeah, it was awesome. I really liked the people and they were great. But I wanted to go somewhere different, and Germany is pretty different, and I'm going there for a year. But I have the option to travel a bunch of places because my au pair dad is Irish, so he has family in Ireland, so we're gonna go visit them and everything, so that should be good. And why Erlangen? I didn't really choose Erlangen, it kind of chose me, I guess. The family contacted me and decided that I'd be a good match for them, and I spoke to them on the phone and everything like that, and they're really nice people, so I decided to go with them. I had originally wanted to go to the Netherlands, like a lot, like it was the place I wanted to go, but I also wanted to go to Germany, but I couldn't find a really good family that I really liked in the Netherlands. So I went to Germany. So if you're not an au pair now, what are you doing? I'm currently working as a concierge. That's fun, I guess. I get to dick around on YouTube and watch movies as long as no one can hear them. So I have to like pause them all the time when I'm actually working, but you know, I get through a lot of movies and shows that way. So it's always fun, and a lot of the tenants are really nice because I work in an apartment building, which is weird to have a concierge there, but I don't know, they do. So I'm not complaining because it gave me a job. But yeah, that's what I'm doing now until July, I guess, depending on when I decide to quit. What are your hobbies? I horseback rode for most of my life. Yeah, pretty much like half of my life, I guess. And I recently, last couple years, had to give it up. So I'm going to try and get back into that if I can while I'm in Germany. That'd be great. If anyone knows about riding places in Germany, like in Bavaria-ish, then please tell me because I would like to go there. Are you good at anything? I don't really have any talents, which is kind of sad, actually. I can read pretty fast as long as it's in my head, and I can retain a lot of information from the books as long as I'm really interested in them. But other than that, I don't really have that many talents. Except I'm a pretty good traveler. Like, I don't really complain while I travel, but I don't think that's necessarily a talent, more as I just like traveling. What is your favorite English word? I don't necessarily know if this counts as English, but I really like old English, like, insults. Is that, I don't know. If that counts, that's what I'm using. But that, yeah. Otherwise, I like using whereas, especially when I'm writing. I don't know. Whereas. And favorite word in another language? My favorite word in another language would have to be besoin, which is French for need. And ever since I was probably like 11, I really liked the word besoin in French. It sounds funny, and I don't know, I really like it. It sounds funny. I'm probably not even saying it right. I took French for like 10 years. How did you become a nerd fighter? I became a nerd fighter through my friend Chloe, and she kept mentioning things like DFTBA, and I never got it, so I was like, I should probably look that up. So I did, and the rest, I guess, is history. But the first Vlogbrothers video I actually watched was This Isn't Hogwarts, which is kind of appropriate, if you know what I mean. And who's your favorite Beatle? That was my random question, and I chose it because one of the kids I'm gonna be au pairing for is named Ringo, and I'm not sure if the parents named him Ringo because of the Beatles or they just really liked the name Ringo. But unfortunately, my favorite Beatle is George. And I don't know. He's great. I love George. I think he's a very underestimated Beatle. So, yeah. Bye. And I'm currently living in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And that's in Canada. That's in Canada.